Welcome back to Best Laid Plans. I have another opera-inspired monthly spread. For the month of July, I decided to do one of my favorite operas, since I am a big fan of the German Romantic composers' music. I chose to do Die Fliegende Holländer, or better known as the Flying Dutchman. And I guarantee you, and I mean guarantee you, you know this story. You know of this story. There's been so many popular versions and like retellings and things based on the Flying Dutchman. The most notable would be the recent Pirates of the Caribbean movies. Just watching the first movie before we even find out in the second film or anything else about Davy Jones and everything else that's happening, I knew that they were going to go for that when the whole story opened with Elizabeth singing a sea shanty, and being just a huge fangirl about all things like pirates and sea lore. And I think that that is very much like our leading lady in the opera that I am going to be talking about as I decorate today, Senta. Senta is sort of the quintessential fangirl. She's like the fangirl of all fangirls. So this is all about her fangirl dreams coming to life. So I will be decorating while I talk about the opera. So if you're not familiar, you can learn a bit more and get to know the music and the story. I think that this is a really fun libretto and really fun opera in terms of like the music and the story to talk about. But if you don't want spoilers, you can always skip ahead. I will let you know when to go to if you just want to get to the part where I am filling in my planner. But that is what I do. If you want to see more opera spreads, I'll leave a card to the playlist for my opera inspired videos. I'm a big fan of classical music and opera. So without further ado, we will talk about the Flying Dutchman, and I will be decorating. Before we get started, I did want to talk about the materials I'm using. I am going to be using this nautical washi sticker tape that I got from STICKII Club. I have some vintage style pieces here, and those are just from a kit I got on Amazon. I'm going to be using this musical washi from Prima. And I'm also going to be using a number of STICKII Club stickers. So I pulled these octopus, and I also pulled these stamps that have ships on them. I'm going to be using this navy and gold washi tape. I want to also use the stickers from the Stargazer book from the Happy Planner. So I already have everything laid out. I know this is the placement I want for these, so I'm going to start with the washi of the Seascape. The opera opens at sea, where Norwegian Captain Dalen's ship is being tossed in a frightful gale. Suddenly the ship is caught in the path of an eerie vessel, held fast to it by grappling irons. A mysterious figure clothed in black comes aboard Dalen's decks. It is none other than the Flying Dutchman, a ghost captain who has been cursed to roam the seas 7 years at a time. Only if he finds a wife who will remain constant will his curse be lifted. When he hears Daland has a young daughter, he offers him a trough of gold and riches in exchange for her hand in marriage. Daland agrees, and both captains sailed to shore. Now, normally an arranged marriage would be unideal for a young opera heroine, but in the case of Daland's daughter Senta, it's literally a dream come true. When we meet Senta, she should be spinning away with the other village girls, but instead she's distracted by a portrait on the wall of the infamous Flying Dutchman. You see, Senta is the OG fangirl. She's obsessed with sea lore and the legend of the Dutchman, and she longs to be the curse-breaking bride of the legend. I chose this figure for Senta because she's looking through binoculars like she's looking out at the sea, and she's kind of distracted from what she really would supposed to have been doing, just wanting to be part of that kind of world of lore that she is so enamored with. So when her dad shows up with this stranger, she recognizes him as the Dutchman and is more than totally fine with the engagement. The only person who's not fine is Senta's ex-boyfriend, Eric the Huntsman, a classic nice guy who got rejected. He tries to make a pass at Senta, which leads the Dutchman to believe she will not be faithful. He explains his curse and that he must now return to roam the seas. Senta then jumps into the sea after him, swearing fidelity and breaking the curse. The opera ends with Senta and the Dutchman ascending to the heavens in each other's arms. So we have some Beauty and the Beast type elements, some epic music by Wagner, and one of the rare times the soprano character goes for the baritone instead of the tenor. The score and leitmotifs, especially in pieces like the Sailor's Chorus and Senta's Ballad to the Dutchman, are hauntingly beautiful. So if you like a little epic fantasy in opera, this is a great one to check out. Now I'm going to go in with the Stargazer book, and I'm going to just add just a few accents, some stars, and some of these rich blues. Now I wanted to use some of these nautical stamps. I think I want to use these like old-fashioned frigate looking ones. So I'm just going to put these in a couple places to pull together that nautical look. And I love these deep sea kraken-looking octopuses. I think that will be perfect for the theme, so I'm gonna add a few of these too. These are from STICKII Club. And of course, no Flying Dutchman opera-themed spread would be complete without the infamous portrait of the cursed captain. So I have gone a little bit into my inner fangirl for this one, and I chose to use this image of Killian Jones, aka Captain Hook from Once Upon a Time. And I thought it was really fitting because he is very much similar to the story of the Flying Dutchman. He makes the deal with the devil. He has to be saved by love, finding true love. So I thought, yeah, also not hard on the eyes. So there we have our final decoration, and I have plenty of room to write in some notes for this month. I'm really liking how this came out. I was a little bit worried about combining Stargazer with a lot of this other nautical stuff and the vintage, but I feel like it came together really, really well and communicates the story. So that makes me very happy. So I'm going to go ahead and add in some of my monthly plans in this beautiful Papermate Inkjoy 7-point navy pen. And here is my final spread with all of my writing in it with the navy pen. I'm really happy with this. This is one of my favorite operas. It is a shorter opera, but it's still so much fun, and it's definitely inspired so many different works. If you want to see more content like this, you can check out the opera playlist, or you can also check me out on Instagram at Valkyrie Plans. I love doing themes in my planner from opera and other things that inspire me. I hope you enjoyed this. I will see you in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll catch you later. Bye.